Time now for some sports news. Now, Poland won the Hopman Cup for the first time with a 2-1 victory over the United States in the final in Perth. Agnieszka Radwanska beat Serena Williams for the first time in her career in the opening singles. Radwanska had never beaten Williams in 8 previous attempts, but she overcame the world number 1, 6-4, 6-7, 6-1 in a thrilling opener. John Isner leveled it up by overcoming Jerzy Janowicz. The men's singles was a battle of two giants, Isner and Janowicz, and the American edged it 7-6, 6-4. Well, in the deciding mixed doubles, the Poles prevailed in straight sets to win the title for the first time, erasing the memory of last year's defeat to France in the final. Maria Sharapova beat Anna Ivanovic 6-7, 6-3, 6-3 in the final of the Brisbane International in a display that boosted her chances at the Australian Open. Now, the top seed raced into a 4-1 lead and had a set point in the 11th game, but second seed Ivanovic fought back to take the hour-long set 7-4 in the tie-break. Sharapova earned early service breaks in the next 2 sets and held for victory, giving her the chance to overhaul Serena Williams for top spot in the rankings, depending on results at the Australian Open, which starts on January the 19th. Winning the Brisbane International provided Sharapova with a 34th WTA career title and a 5th in the last 9 months, a red-hot span in which she also captured a 2nd French Open and the 1st China Open.
Again, Serena Sharapova. 2-1, 6-7, 6-3, 6-3.
Still talking tennis, US Open champion Marin Cilic of Croatia has withdrawn from this month's Australian Open with a shoulder injury. The world number 9 has been struggling with the injury for more than a month and now misses the Grand Slam in Melbourne on the advice of doctors. His absence has guaranteed Great Britain's James Ward a place in the first Grand Slam of the season. Cilic reached the semis of the Australian Open in 2010 and is also a Wimbledon quarterfinalist. He has won 13 ATP singles titles. Earlier in the week, world number 12 Jo-Wilfried Tsonga pulled out with an arm injury. On the Nigeria Football Federation, the NFF has announced that the new board of the league management company will be inaugurated before the commencement of the Professional Football League season in March. The NFF denied reports that there is no affirmation or participation yet on who are the members of the new LMC board. It is being speculated in the media. The Football Federation confirmed it will act on the recommendations of the selection committee before making an official pronouncement on the matter. The new season is expected to begin on Saturday, March the 7th.
Being very careful with LMC. We're in the process of coming up with a governing structure based on agreement from the club owners and all those, So we've done the selection. They are looking at doing the selection process, but the board will have to look at the people that they selected and see if they have the pedigree. We're going to take a lot of things into cognizance while making stamping our final authority on that. But we're going to give Nigerians the best, I can assure you, because the league indeed is the future of Nigerian football, and that's why we've emphasized on officiating and training and retraining and building capacity of referees, So the next step is also to look at the administrators, and that, which of course is the league management company. So we're going to do things that are very epochal, do things that Nigerians will see and appreciate.
And that's sports news. The news at 10 continues shortly. On the foreign scene, France has tightened security around Paris by deploying some 500 extra troops to the capital after 3 days of terror there left 17 people dead. The government added that all necessary measures are being taken to protect the country. The police in France are hunting for any accomplices of 3 gunmen killed by police on Friday after 2 sieges. Tens of thousands of people have taken part in silent marches to remember the victims.
French President François Hollande and his key cabinet members met at the LMC Palace on Saturday to forge their response to this week's gun attacks on the French satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo and a Jewish supermarket. After the meeting, the French Interior Minister said the country's national security alert system called Vigipirates will be strengthened.
Nous sommes, compte tenu du contexte, exposés
in the current environment, we are facing risks. It is therefore important that the Vigipirate security plan, which had been increased in the Paris region and also applied in the rest of the country, should be strengthened in the next few weeks.
Conforté au cours des prochaines semaines.
A big demonstration is scheduled on Sunday to protest against the violence that started with the attack on Charlie Hebdo and the killing of 12 people, including some of the country's most renowned cartoonists and 2 policemen. Simultaneous standoffs northeast of Paris and at a Jewish supermarket in the capital reached a violent end on Friday as police stormed the 2 locations. Police broke the siege at the supermarket minutes after launching an attack to end another siege northeast of Paris. There, brothers Sharif Kouachi and his brother Saeed, wanted for killing 12 people at the offices of French satirical newspaper Charlie Hebdo, died in a gunfire with police. A hostage was freed unarmed. While the Kouachis said they were operating for Al-Qaeda, Koulibaly claimed allegiance to Islamic State in a phone interview during the siege. Police had already been hunting 32-year-old Koulibaly along with a 26-year-old woman after the killing on Thursday of a policewoman. The woman, Hayat Boumediene, remains on the run. Altogether, 17 victims have died, along with the 3 hostage takers since Wednesday.
And finally tonight is still the beginning parts of the year, a time for stock taking and a fresh start. New Yorkers in America and tourists are shredding unpleasant memories and of 2014 hitting the reset button in their lives. The annual event called Good Riddance Day, which took place recently in Times Square in New York, is the 8th in the series.
It's that time of the year again, the annual Good Riddance Day in New York City, and about 100 people are here to say goodbye to bad memories and ailments and hope for a better year. They brought all their unwanted memories in print and they put them in the shredder. They are not just shredding documents, but part of their lives they will want to see change. And for this young girl, smashing her inhaler with this sledgehammer is our own way of saying good riddance to her breathing problems.
Let it grow us over here. Excellent aim.
Host of the event, Tim Tompkins, says it is a healthy experience.
It's not really just that it's a party, it's a way of saying enough of the past and start again, start fresh.
Yes, it's indeed time for a fresh start. Happy New Year.
Yes, indeed. Happy New Year. The main news again, at least 18 people have been killed as explosions
today rocked the poultry market in Maiduguri, Borno State, and a police station in Potiskum, Yobe State. APC presidential candidate Muhammadu Buhari today took his campaign train to Anambra and Enugu states, where he promised to bring real change to the people of the zone. The People's Democratic Party has challenged INEC over the controversy surrounding the certificates of the APC presidential candidates. And that's it on the news at 10 tonight. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Olumide Macaulay from all of us here. Do have a good night.